Hello, Sex Geek. It is Reid and Halko from readaboutsex.com, and today I have a guest starring walk with Allison Moon.
Hello.
Of Girl Sex 101. And as you are hearing us, let us know that you can hear us, and tell us where you're hearing us from. Where are you listening in from or viewing from? This is kind of cool to see where everybody's at. We've got some viewers happening here. It's a little windy today, and so we'll be shouting at the camera so that you can hear us on our little walk. And today, Allison and I were talking about unenthusiasm, that word, and how kind of being creatively or unexcitedly bereft, and how that can apply to, in Allison's case, we're talking about the creative process for books and things like that, but then you can apply that to sex. Like, what do you do when you yourself or a partner are feeling uncreative and kind of unenthusiastic about sex? So, good morning, Allison.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're listening or viewing from. What do you have to say about unenthusiasticness?
So lately I've been feeling a little bit lacking in the juju to get creative work done. And I feel like sometimes it's like a hangover, where it's like you create something really big, and then you kind of fall away. But I think where I'm at right now is needing a project, and not really feeling like I want to create one. So in some ways it is a form of depression.
I'm bringing us in close because people
Okay.
are saying it's windy.
Yeah, it's very windy. I think it is a form of depression, although I don't think it's a clinical depression. I wouldn't suggest it being a diagnosis, but I think it's very common for people to have ebbs and flows of enthusiasm for all sorts of things, including your partner. I think the analogy I've been thinking of is it feels very much like I have some projects. I have a project that is my partner. The project that makes me money and brings me kind of a certain amount of stability. And I've been cheating on it a lot with a bunch of other projects that actually make me excited.
You've been cheating on me?
No.
Oh.
Project.
On projects, okay.
But I think it's a similar feeling where it's like, gosh, I'm so excited for this other thing, but I really should be bringing all this enthusiasm and energy to my beloved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I've been feeling with creative stuff. Like, I have this one book I should be writing, and I'm way more excited about working on the plays and screenplays instead. So, my solution? I think there's a certain power in grinning and bearing it to a certain degree, and actually just putting in the hours. And I think this happens a lot with partnerships, where it's just like, one of you might not be down for sex, but the other one is, and there's a certain amount of taking it for the team. I don't mean that in some sort of like, you're putting yourself in an abusive situation, but there is this like, what I'm committed to is the strength of our partnership. So I'm willing to say, like, I'm not really in the mood, but let's figure out something that could work for me too.
Is that kind of like with writing? Like, you're not in the mood to write, but you sit down and you show up?
Yeah, you sit down, you put your butt in the seat, and you make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't feel like flow, and it doesn't feel like art, it doesn't feel like grace. It feels like work. But that's okay, because like relationships are sometimes work. So is the creative process. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Just walked by a little dog. He's very excited, both of them.
So yeah, I think there's a certain amount of honor in just showing up, putting in the time, committing to it, even if it doesn't feel like joyous fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's my answer.
Well, so my addition to these ideas, right? And these are just ideas. We're just having a conversation. We're going for a walk. These ideas of how do you get in the mood when, like, what do you know about your own sexuality in this case, right? Or creative process. Like, what gets you in the mood to be creative, to be sexual, or to, be able to, it's almost like going to the gym. Like, when you don't want to go to the gym, but if you get there and you get to that first 20 minutes on the treadmill, or the first 20 minutes at yoga class or whatever, then you're like, usually your mood changes, and then by the end of class you're in a much better place.
I think there's also a lot to be said for just the myths that we have about creative inspiration and also lust for your partner. Like, I think this notion that, like, you always have to be inspired to create art is bullshit. You just have to show up and do it. And the myth that you always have to be, like, raging 16-year-old boner for your partner is also a myth. Like, there's just a lot of power in...
That dog's scaring the hell out of me. Ouch. You almost saw me jump, America.
That's really intense. Yeah, but it's also, I mean, again, like, you're not always going to be crazy lusty about your partner. There's just a lot of power in saying, like, hey, sex is something we should do right now, or intimacy is something we should do right now. Even if neither of us is in the mood, we'll be better 20 minutes into it, having done it.
Yeah, I think, too, like, with the creative process, I know for me, when I'm working and I feel like I'm dipping, like, me going for a walk, like, a lot of the times when I'm doing these videos, it's because I'm in a lull with what I'm doing work-wise. So getting outside, you know, maybe having a conversation with your loved one, or yourself if you're solo, because none of this is dependent upon you know, you having to have a partner who's around, or even a partner period. Like, you can do your own kind of solo practice and figure out what you need to be able to get yourself in you know, a sexually creative or sensually creative mood.
Fake it till you make it.
Well, I think there's faking it, like mindfully faking it, not like just like I'm lying to myself about this.
I mean, one of the things that I think is really useful as a writer is, like, I'll just open a blank document and I'll just start typing nonsense, like just bullshit, stream of consciousness, whatever I had for lunch that day, anything. Because it's just the mechanical process of getting the gears grinding into a place where then they'll start to, then momentum will take over.
Yeah, and it's also like with what Sarah just commented on, is like, how do you make it not feel like pressure?
To your partner or to yourself?
Well, to either, like any person. Like, how do you make work feel like fun? And you know, how do you understand that it's important to do this kind of work, so that you can motivate yourself and understand that you're going to have bad days. And I'm sorry it's so windy, folks. We can't control the weather. But, Not yet. Yeah, so what do you think? What are some of the comments you want to leave, these thoughts? And what do you know about your own experience, creative or, you know, sexually creative, that, like, you do for yourself that get you into more quote-unquote productive moods? Because you sharing these comments can help somebody else have an aha moment about themselves. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right, I think we might end this broadcast because it's so windy. But thanks for going on our little walk today, as we have a lens flare in the background.
Oh, you're so artistic. You're like Michael Bay, baby.
That's right. I am Michael Bay. I'm the Michael Bay of Facebook Live, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm your Michael Bay in the bedroom. Yeah. What? That was good.
Blow up my crotch, baby.
Boom. All right, leave some emoticons. Share this video. I hope you're having a great weekend or day whenever you watch this in the future. Thanks for everybody for being a part of this. And hopefully you can create some motivation for yourself today. And I'll check out the comments when we get back inside. Bye!